welcome to our live podcast here in downtown Denison at Podcast on Main. I'm your host, Bubba Thompson. I am joined by a Hawkeye once again this week. What's up, Hawkeye?
What's up, everybody? I hope y'all are doing well. Welcome to the What's Up Texoma podcast. We're really excited to get streaming again today.
I'm telling you, it's a lot better out here. You know, the last month.
The weather is amazing right now.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Last month we had like a tornado, it's hailing, a flood, and, you know, all that good stuff.
It was almost terrifying out there, honestly.
It kind of was.
The water was up to the buildings, so it was kind of crazy.
And remember these windows were going boom,
oh, they were just shaking. There was the whole wind and everything. It was nuts.
It was kind of crazy. But, yeah, so a little calmer tonight.
Beautiful downtown. Downtown Twilight Shopping going on, and you can't beat it right now.
No, I see some people strolling up and down. Some people have already stopped by here, and so, you know, if you are out and about, we got some chamber cash.
Cash.
You know, you can use this at there's a ton of shops down here that are participating in this. So stop on by and grab you some chamber cash. Got $100 here.
Great way to show the city a little love.
Yeah. So, you know, we're here at the What's Up Texoma podcast live. And, you know, we talk about local events, local hot spots, you know, and every now and again I might throw in a little real estate, but not most of the time.
You can't help yourself.
No, it is what it is, right? But what we like to do, you know, we like to invite guests on here, or people just stop on by. You know, we're cool with that as well.
Please do.
Yeah, but tonight, as you can see right here, we've got a special guest here.
Hey,
yeah,
got Mr. Posh in the house.
Yeah. Oh,
what's up?
Oh, Juan. Juan is owns. He's a local artist. His art is Posh Art Collection, right? Posh Art
Co.
Co. And Skate. Posh Art and Skate Co. Because you just recently got into the skate, bringing into the skating into your art collection, right?
Absolutely. As far as like skate goes, is finally doing some designs towards that realm of things. So I mean, I've always skated, of course, but as far as making designs for skateboards, that is something that is new. Yes.
You know, I've had the pleasure of swinging by. Juan is where are you at right now? You're at the 410 Collective, right?
410 Collective, barista, coffee maker,
kicking butt.
Yeah, so that's where we met, because I go in there a lot, you know, to eat at the Usual. Speaking of which,
the
Usual is our sponsor.
Oh, nice.
For this show.
They came out strong. They really wanted to support. So it's really awesome.
Yeah. So the Usual is located in 410 Collective, which is at 410 West Main Street here in downtown Denison. Anyway, some awesome food. I eat there. I guarantee. Probably 3, 4, 5 days a week.
Easily.
Right? You see me in there all the time. So, but anyways, big shout out to the Usual. We appreciate them and love their food. Anyway, so back to Juan. You're always hanging out down there. You're slinging some coffee down there.
Just serving the people and making conversation.
With a smile.
No, it really is, man. Let me tell you something that's cool about Juan. Like I said, I go in there a lot. So, and then one day I'm just rolling through there, and Juan says, he goes, "Now, what's your name again? I see you all the time." So, you know, and that's kind of how we started talking. And then now we talk every time I go in there. And then, you know, we had this common bond of skateboarding and art, you know, because I do art stuff and so do you. So we started talking about that. And now up there you've got like a little display of some of your art and T-shirts and things like that, right?
Yeah. It's just a start right now. I just opened it up, I believe this month. Of course. It's a small little thing, but it's a milestone in my journey and making it out here, you know, as a local artist, and hopefully to be.
No, that's cool. I mean, we appreciate that. You know, that creativity it's all around here, really.
It's amazing. It's really embedded into this little town here, and 410 is one of the premier spots that kind of showcases the people, them, and like Main Street Mall and the little collective Ray of Sunshine that have a lot of little collective spots where they just their whole thing is just local artists bringing them their stuff and then they sell it for them.
Yeah,
and it's really amazing how the community kind of takes everybody's back and wants you to come in, wants you to be there, wants you to show the people their stuff, and it's really awesome. Between that and all the little festivals we have going on, it's ridiculous.
there's always a ton of events going on down here in downtown. But really all over Texoma. We're really a small community. I mean, if you think about it,
yeah.
But everything, it's pretty tight. And that's what I kind of like about it. I've moved off before, not very long, but always come back.
Well, I'm from a little bit of everywhere, and coming here, I really saw that. I was always looking for a community, and we found a community, because this is a what you think of when you think of a community in a small town. Everybody is looking out for each other.
Yeah,
everybody's friendly, happy, and it's really, really cool thing to see.
Yeah,
it's great.
So speaking of all these events and stuff that's happening down here, we've always got something going on. Like we said, Twilight Shopping tonight, which is every third Thursday
of the month.
From 5 to 8. So if you pop in some of these stores, they always have some kind of specials going on and things.
And they're open later. Usually everything closes around 5 or 6, but now everything's open till 8 or 9. So check them out. Get out here, support the local community. When you're doing your Christmas shopping, stop thinking about the big box stores. Start thinking about the small guys here in town that are embedded in trying to make your town better. So support them. Yeah. Speaking of that, Juan, so you've got, what are you selling up there right now in your little pop-up shop?
Currently just some t-shirts right now. That's it right now. Well, actually I do have some originals, like paintings on boards, which I purchased recently. One. Actually, Hawkeye did get one, man. Yeah, so super stoked. Thank you.
So you got one of the paintings, or? Yeah, I got one of his original paintings. It's really awesome piece. His style, I guess some people would call it a little more cartoony, but I absolutely love the originality that he brings and the feeling that he gets from every piece that he does. So it's awesome. Thank you. Well, we've got a piece of your art up here. So where's it at? Okay, it just went off. We had it up there, but so it's it's kind of like the graffiti one. Do you know which one I'm referring to? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Yeah, I have a really good friend who kind of invited me out to his garage, and he has couches in there, and but he was like, "Hey, man, one of these days, do you think you can just do something on the wall?" Because they had done spray paint stuff before, but they just wanted me to do like a piece, and it was an opportunity I couldn't pass up. So I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." So that was a fun one. That was kind of my first introduction. That was a cool little cartoony piece right there. I love that piece. So I remember, I loved art back when I still do, and my daughter's really excellent. She's way better than I ever was. But I remember when I was a kid back in, I guess it was junior high maybe, I used to always, like my dad's garage, inside the garage was my graffiti room, right? Yeah, nice. That's awesome. So he had one of his friends over one time who owned a barbecue place, on the side of the highway or whatever, and he was over there and saw some of my art. He goes, "Hey man, can you make me a sign?" So he paid me to make a big old sign on a 4x8 sheet of plywood or whatever. Nice. So and then I used to design t-shirts. Yeah. That was my first little entrepreneurship, was t-shirt business. Yeah. And I think cool. I was in maybe a freshman. I think I was 14, 15 years old. But I would get a bag of candy and sell pieces of candy off at school when I was a freshman. So t-shirts is better. Yeah. You're making probably a better profit. But now they have the silk screen print and all that stuff. Yeah. Back then I was just using the gel pens and all that. So hey, you gotta, if you can do it with what you got at the time and you're making it work and people are buying it, do your thing. Do your thing. Yeah, I love art. So that's why we have Juan here. If y'all are out and about downtown Denison, stop in 410 Collective. Go see Juan. He'll treat you right, guarantee it, and support him. Oh, speaking of the skateboards, you're talking about the skateboard designs, the graphics and stuff. You showed me some of that. It's pretty cool. When do you think you're going to have those? So it should be coming in, I'll say within a week. So pretty sooner than later for sure. Awesome. But I'm pretty stoked about them. I think they'll be a big hit. Yeah. Hopefully people who are in like the skate realm who skates come
and purchase one, because I want to see them.
No, I'll definitely be there to grab mine. I ask him all the time, when are these going to be here?
Bubba just can't wait to hurt himself again.
No, I know, man. Speaking of skateboarding, so,
big news.
Yeah. I don't know if it's big news.
Hopefully.
But so I've reached out to the Denison Parks and Rec.
Right on.
About, skate park. I try to throw it in there. Hey, Sherman's got one.
Right.
What's up, Denison?
That's it. That's what you got to do.
So
look, we just saw somebody skateboarding right now. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah.
See, we need a skate park just for these kids.
Right there. Anyway, he's not riding. He's riding.
And for all the people who hate on a skate park or something like that,
yeah, man,
it is a spot
is.
Where kids who are just trying to get out and be outside and do their thing and have fun to go and be in a safe spot where there's a bunch of other people around them in case anything happens, or just to have...
It's a brotherhood.
It's a
or
brotherhood.
Sisterhood, whatever.
Full on.
Yeah. No, it really is. I mean, I go to them all the time, and I appreciate it so much. Watching these older guys, adults, teach these younger guys how to skate. Yeah. So anyway, I've reached out to the Parks and Rec. I've been in conversations back and forth. They are sending out like a survey, community survey, next month. To homes. I don't know what homes they're sending it to or whatever, but then they're going to post that same survey onto their website.
Oh, good.
So we can go in there and express.
That? Is that just the Denison?
Yeah, the city of
Denison website.
Yeah,
cool.
So I'll post a link at some point in time whenever that comes up, and of course next month when we do our podcast here, I'll bring it up again.
We're going to keep bringing it up.
Oh yeah, I want people to go out there and check it out. You can also and they've also told me to contact your local council members to present it to the city. They said that's usually the best way to try to get something done.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it'd be an amazing addition to the little town right here.
Yeah,
for sure.
This place has everything else.
Yeah, we got volleyball course. We even got a disc golf course over there and everything. Yeah. I mean, it's just time for a skate park.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I'm so surprised that we don't.
It's incredible.
We don't have one yet, and I'm appreciative of Han Park there in Sherman for what they have.
Absolutely.
It's nothing huge, but I mean,
it's something though.
It's a lot more than I had when we were kids growing up around here. So no, I'm and that one's supposed to expand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be.
I don't know when, but they've always talked about it. So.
It's one of those things that kind of creeps along,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the most important thing, but what people don't realize is, sometimes when you got a little riffraff going on with the youth, they just need an outlet. They just need
that's
a place
all it is.
Go.
Outlet. Yeah. Burn that energy off. Skate.
You give somebody a skate park, they're not grinding your bench. They're not grinding your curb. They're not, riding down your sidewalk. They got a spot. They got they got an area to go and do their thing, and allow them to be able to do that. By not allowing that, you're just holding people back.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So
Let's go,
they're gonna. So if you want to know what the skateboard community is going to be like, speaking of Han Park again, they're going to have there's a skate competition of the 21st of this month, I believe.
Absolutely. Yep.
So I go to those. I'll go again. Just follow my page and I'll post some stuff. No.
Come on, Bubba.
No. No. Those kids out there, man.
Oh yeah.
They can throw it down, man.
I mean, when you think about how skateboarding has evolved, you see, someone like Tony Hawk who did the first 900, and now you got kids who are 12 years old landing 900s. Yeah. Like, what is happening? The evolution, but that comes from them having a place to go and do it and go and practice and go and become something. Yeah.
Speaking of which, check out that shirt you're wearing.
That's a nice shirt, huh?
Yeah.
Texoma Real Estate. Let's go.
Go ahead. I like that.
I support my family and my friends, so that's what you always get, brother.
I appreciate that. Speaking of support, look at this. 903 Brewery.
Sparkling lime, non-alcoholic water.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's try it out.
Let's try it out. Oops. Sorry about that, Chris. Got some stuff on your mics here. Speaking of Chris Romaine back there in the back. You can't see him. He's running the show behind.
New Papa. Congratulations.
New Papa. Congratulations. 1 week old.
1 week old baby girl. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice. Amazing. We gotta show love to him producing and doing his thing over here. It's awesome.
We appreciate this.
Another great outlet for people who want to do something and trying to build up something. he allows that to happen, and
exactly,
it's amazing.
You know, this is something I was kind of, you know, we were talking earlier about one of those fear things of, you know, doing a podcast and then doing live, and right here you get to do it all in one spot.
That's why I started riding bulls. I was scared of that bull the first time I saw it, and I was like, I gotta get on it.
No, what? Rode bulls?
Oh yeah, I rode high school rodeo. 2 years of riding bulls.
Where in the hell did you grow up again?
It was a small town in California,
That's
actually, where I was in
yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a little town out there. It was country town, you know, cow town.
Yeah.
And my stepbrother was like, he was a calf roper, or a steer wrestler, and a team roper.
Yeah.
So one gets the legs, one gets the head.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he was like, "Man, you're built like a bull rider." And I was like, that sounds cool. I saw somebody ride a bull and get jacked up, and I was like,
about to say.
all right, throw me on there. Let's see what can happen. And I got messed up.
We had a friend of ours that was a bull rider. He was really good, and I used to go to those rodeos with him. Jesus Christ, man.
I was actually tall for a bull rider.
Yeah.
I'm 5'9".
Yeah, so was he. I mean,
Yeah.
he was actually, he was probably 6. Well, he probably wasn't. I don't know if he was 6 something back then, but yeah, he was really good.
Yeah, typically good, you know, those good bull riders are gonna be like 5'6", 5'7", like 140 pounds, you know.
Yeah.
But man, grip strength, they're jacked little guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it was a fun time, but the injuries is what I was like, maybe I can go pro, but I wasn't really that good.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know, that was a cool chapter. Let's turn to the next page.
Skateboarding too, you get injured. Now, being an artist, do you ever get
no,
hurt?
other than like, I don't know, man. Headaches. No,
From concentration too much, just staring at it.
I will, if there's like a fine line that does need to be just as perfect as possible. Yeah, I'm putting a lot of strain on my hand, but that's nothing compared to a bull rider, man, or a skateboarder. So like, but it's all injury, I guess.
Now, where'd you grow up on?
I grew up, from Sherman originally. So right next door, of course. But I moved around a whole bunch. Me and my mother were always moving constantly. We did live in Denison when I was a kid, going to Terrell. And we were living actually at the shelter, Denison shelter for a little bit. So that's kind of my roots there. That's actually when I really first started to get into skateboarding. Surprisingly enough, I would just
good escape.
See, I'm telling you, man, people don't realize what skateboarding does.
It's change your life.
Of course, it's not just a sport.
It's not.
It's not really.
It's a
man.
lifestyle.
Yeah. So it always tell people is like, you know, watch a kid on a skateboard at a skateboard. Just sit there and watch them. They bust their butts over and over and over and over again. But guess what? They get back up every time. That's a life
You'll
lesson,
never see
dude.
more determination
No, that's a life lesson.
than a skateboarder trying to land a trick.
Yeah. True.
I've never seen more determination. I've seen people get hurt. I've seen people jump right back on that board and get hurt again, and then jump right back on that board and keep on going. And they will.
This is like when I broke my collarbone and blew out my shoulder. You know,
yourself up,
my wife's like, "You're not skateboarding again, are you?" And it's like, I have to.
Gotta skate this off.
Well, that's like you know.
Yeah, you gotta skate it off.
His name's going to come up a lot when you talk about skateboarding. But Tony Hawk, he went to go do. I think it was a 540. He broke his hip.
Yeah.
Broke his hip. Broke his femur. He ended up having to get another surgery to replace it. But literally, like, he's telling the story like 4 weeks after his massive surgery, all of a sudden his wife comes in and it's like Christmas time and he's bouncing around on a skateboard in the kitchen and he just can't stay away.
Yeah.
Just can't stay away.
See, we could have a whole podcast over
absolutely.
skateboarding and art, but you know, we do have a couple of things to talk about before we get to another guest that we have coming on here in a little bit.
Coming in soon, yeah.
Yeah. So one thing we need to talk about is, you know, some events that are going to be happening around our area here.
It's Halloween time. It's spooky season. Ooh.
I think we have some spooky stuff, don't we?
Oh, that's pretty spooky.
Yes. Yeah. Which one is it? Oh, it's right here, I bet. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Yeah,
there it is.
Spooky season.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's spooky season. So, you know, we got a ton of.
We're still figuring out the kinks, y'all.
Yeah, I know. This is only our second show. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So we, you know, of course, Halloween events everywhere going on down here and kind of all over. But one thing I want to bring up is the Peanut Festival.
That's a big one. Whitesboro always has a good peanut festival.
Never been, but I've heard it, so it has to be right. Yeah, pretty big.
No, it's pretty huge. You know, I mean, it's a lot more than just peanuts.
Oh yeah.
But that's one of their big events. And
the states, I feel like everywhere you go in any state around the country, they're going to have these certain seasonal festivals of harvest time. And like, you know, I've been to strawberry festivals, I've been to asparagus festivals, garlic festivals. And so, yeah, it's just a really, really cool thing. Peanut Festival in Whitesboro, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. And then they're going to have the Boutique Stroll here in downtown Denison. That's also on the 21st. So if you don't make it over to Whitesboro, hang out down here.
While that's going on, they're going to have a trunk or treat on Main Street.
Yep.
They're going to be doing their trunk or treat, so people will be having a bunch of candy. Come on down, costumed out, have fun, enjoy the time.
Yeah. If you want to step it up a little bit, you know, they have ghost tours.
Ooh, I'm actually doing one this year. I didn't get a chance to do one last year, but I'm really looking forward to doing one this year.
Denison and Sherman, I believe, have ghost tours.
They do. They do big supernatural.
Now, do they do haunted houses anymore? That used to be a thing back when I was a kid.
Oh, you know what? I just saw a flyer for one. I cannot remember where it is.
They're like
but
big. They're big.
It's here in town, and they have a whole little haunted house thing going on. If you look up haunted houses in Denison, it'll pop up for sure. They've been doing it for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And they get a good turnout, so it should be pretty fun.
Yeah.
I wish I could. I
wish I used to have one like on every corner, it seemed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, people.
We used to have one down here at the Ice House somewhere around here. And
I had a friend who their parents, literally all they would do is plan all year for their crazy haunted house on Halloween. Cool. Yeah, it was really awesome.
Yeah. And then we have on the 26th, we have the Denison Chamber Business After Hours Party.
It's a good time
to
the
Horses
mingle.
Axe.
Good time to mingle.
Yeah, so if you're a business owner or whatever,
Absolutely.
come on out and check that out.
I'm not even a business owner, but I like to get into the chamber stuff and talk to everybody and mingle. You know me, I like to talk.
Oh, yeah. And then on the 28th, we have the Zombie Bar Crawl.
That's going to be That's going to be a really good one. A lot of people are participating. Again, you know, you got everybody from the Red Rocks, Best Burger Barn, 1880, Say When. You know, kickbacks, all that stuff.
And those are all around here. I was talking to someone the other day, and you know, they were talking about, was there like we need like a little bar or place to have drinks or whatever. And we got to thinking, oh my gosh, we started naming off all the little places within walking distance.
I had somebody do that to me the other day. They were like, man, there's like nowhere to drink downtown. And I was like, we got Red Rock, we got Best Burger Barn, we got Horses Axe, 1880, Say When, Ivanhoe, Landon's. Oh my gosh. So much. Oh, 34 Chop House. 34 Chop House. Yeah. Actually, my favorite thing to do at 34 is go into the back in Doc's Lounge.
Yeah, Doc's
Lounge is the absolute best.
Has its own back door right there.
It's the best.
Yeah. So anyway.
Also, I'm sorry to interrupt. On the 28th, if nobody, looking for a daytime thing to do, the Red River Mystique Festival is going on in Bells. Yep, on the 28th and 29th, it'll be a really cool little festival. Bunch of all kinds of different vendors. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. Live music as well.
And then another huge event for Halloween on the 31st, which is actually Halloween, down here in downtown Denison, Main Street, is Monsters on Main.
Oh, that's always popping down here during that time. It's amazing.
I'm telling you, man, if you don't do anything for Halloween, just come check this out.
Come check out Monsters on Main.
I mean, both sides of this street will be packed with people. Oh, wow. You know, all the businesses.
Oh, yeah.
Majority, I shouldn't say all. The majority of the businesses hand out candy. And so there's a ton of people here. I mean, it's
such a good time. It really is such a good time.
Yeah, and you know the weather's perfect right now. There goes some more skaters.
Some more skaters.
Yeah.
Love
it. Next month, another big event down here in downtown Denison. We keep talking about downtown Denison, but they're always doing something down
always down here. It's amazing.
So, Dia de los Muertos,
Day of the Dead,
right? So that's on the 4th, November 4th.
If you have never seen the way they decorate Heritage Park over here, it's awesome. The cultural aspect of everything, it's just amazing when they come out. You got the mariachis doing their thing up and down. It's beautiful. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and so that starts at 10 and goes through 6. But they also had the puppets. These huge puppets,
giant puppets.
Yeah, those are super cool.
Yes.
Matter of fact, next to my office is the Denison Arts Council, and
they're doing them.
They're working them. Yeah, they're setting them all up. But they have like a party with the puppets on the 3rd, so the day before. Yeah, so matter of fact, behind my office. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Something else that's coming up in November is the Art and Jazz Fest.
Is that done by the Arts Council as well?
I believe. Don't get me lying.
Right? We need Donna in here for that one.
Yeah, let Donna do that. Yeah, if you're out there, Donna, please comment below and
let us know who's putting that on. Yeah. That'd be amazing.
All right. So then, of course, there's always live music going on.
Oh yeah,
this is a real cool town for live music, man. It's great.
I'm telling you, like one place I always see with live music every weekend. It's like kickbacks.
Oh yeah, they're always doing something.
Right, every Saturday. I mean, if you're out Saturday and want to listen to live music, you can probably swing by there. There's something going on. Or probably on Thursdays. Oliver White, which is a great musician around here. He's always hosting some open mics. If he's not, doing a solo artist show somewhere, he's also got the Oliver White group, playing, and they travel around.
I know they were working on a couple things with like open mics with Red Rock and stuff like that to try and get people in. I don't want to put too much out there, but I had heard a rumor that they were talking.
Rumors.
I like rumors. I heard a rumor that they were talking to Green Growlers about doing an open mic comedy night, which would be really cool. Oh yeah. So I'm hoping that they do that. That's right. See? That's right. That'd be really cool. Yeah. You might catch me on stage once or twice.
No, I love comedy shows. So yeah, that would be awesome. Like I said, I know we have another guest here, from Freedom Boat Club on Lake Texoma. I think he's out there. He's out there
lingering around somewhere.
Yeah,
hanging out.
Do you see him out there?
I don't see him outside.
I think he's in here.
Oh, I can go grab him real quick.
Yeah, go grab him real quick. Let's see. There he is.
Got to keep up with that.
All right, so like I said, we've got Chris Wallace and Sid Lobb here from Freedom Boat Club on Lake Texoma. It's actually just Freedom Boat Club Texoma, right?
Freedom Boat Club Texoma.
That's right.
Right on.
That's right.
Well, welcome.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So we did a ribbon cutting out there when y'all first came. You're out there at Grandpappy Resort and Marina, and if you guys aren't familiar with what this Freedom Boat Club is, it's pretty cool. Growing up on the lake, we've either my parents or in-laws or myself, have owned boats, and the upkeeps on boat, the maintenance,
it's crazy.
What does boat stand for, guys? Break out another 1,000.
Exactly. What are the two happiest times of boat ownership is when you buy it and when you sell it.
Yeah. I have heard that one. That's a good one.
With these guys, man, you don't have to put up with all the mess. You guys do it all, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. We take care of everything start to finish. The insurance, the cleaning, the maintenance. Hell, if your boat breaks down out on the water, we'll get you a new one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's pretty cool. And it's not just, there's not some just clunker boats.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. I've seen some of the stuff on Lake Texoma. I'm like, man,
but they're boats. Big, so how many boats do y'all have in your fleet right now?
Yeah. So we've got 4 boats in the fleet. We've got a couple bow riders, a Sea Ray, and a Bayliner. We've got a Harris Tritune, and then one that we actually just finished rigging a trolling motor on. We got a 24-foot it's trophy center console that we're really excited about for this fall.
Cool. Very cool. So do you, besides just
Texoma boat.
Yes, it is.
Mercury, big high sides, very, very good Texoma.
Very nice. Very nice.
Solid boat.
Yeah, we've been out on a couple of them.
Besides the maintenance stuff, do you guys do like tours or what?
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. No, we run a ton of dock tours, a lot of events. In fact, Sid and I we were discussing yesterday in a meeting just, what kind of events we wanted to run for the fall, and, a couple open houses coming up. So we're getting ramped up for fall season. I mean, hell, I'm just excited it's not 110 out here.
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
The weather is fantastic right now. It allows you to be out and do things.
People
so it's
don't
nice.
realize it, but fall boating is the best boating, I guarantee.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
okay.
We've always said that October is usually when you do your sunset cruises.
Yeah.
So as a local, that was always the best because you don't have all the other folks here, crowding up your lake.
Right.
That's very true.
So right now is the time to just go out and relax and kind of do your own thing.
The underrated part too is the water's still warm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Until you get to like mid-November, the water is maybe not swimmable, but it's dip your toe.
I'll jump in it. I'll jump in there.
We went swimming in January, February.
Yeah. Absolutely.
When we were younger.
I grew up in New York. We did some stupid stuff in the winter.
Absolutely. Well, listen, we got a lot of people from New York that joined the club, and I'll see them in December and January in wetsuits.
Oh yeah. That ain't nothing.
Nothing for them.
So that's pretty cool. No, I'm glad that you guys are here on Texoma. So you're kind of if someone becomes a member of the boat club there, I mean, with that membership, it's not just for Texoma.
No, sir. Yeah, reciprocity is huge. So, as a member at Lake Texoma, you could be a member at Texoma and be able to travel to Florida, go in the intercoastal, go up north, and some of the boating in Chicago. You can go out west and go to Catalina Island out in California.
Heck yeah.
Just a lot of options. I mean, with over 400 locations, both in the U.S. and internationally, it's there's a lot of possibilities out there.
So that's pretty cool. So like if you have a membership and you go, you're going to wherever, out of state vacation,
you'll have support.
Plan it around, where the boat club is at.
Absolutely. You travel, we're going to be there.
Yeah.
You get unlimited usage on Texoma and Louisville.
Yes,
so
sir.
you have
Nice.
access to two states.
I've been on Louisville on the little yacht party on Louisville. That was nice. That was nice.
It's a fun lake to be on.
Yeah. I need to do Texoma though.
Yeah, Texoma is great. I mean, Texoma is a lake I've been looking at for a long time. I mean, you got the nice blue water. You got the shores that you can actually pull up to instead of a bunch of rocky stuff.
Well, see, that's what I was going to say. The difference between Louisville can get crowded pretty quick. It's really pretty quick. Tight, right? And like you said, there's not really any beaches, anything like that.
It is kind of weird with that.
It's a little weird. It's very different. When we have members that come from like South Florida and whatnot, we got to make sure we tell them up front, like, guys, you cannot beach these boats. You're going to hit rocks. You're going to hit mud. You're going to hit stumps. It's
not going to be good.
But up here, it's different, right?
No, it is. And then you have the islands.
Yep.
So it's totally different. And plus really the size of the lake here is. Especially when you pull out from Grandpappy right there, you're wide open. And then you have the Point restaurant right there.
Oh, it's great. The Point has blown me away. I mean, I've been visiting Grandpappy Point, trying to get into that marina for better part of 3 years now. And when I first went there, it's just started construction. And
very cool.
It's been really cool to kind of go back and see the evolution of the Point restaurant.
Growing.
Man, they just opened the new recreational bar facility down at the other end.
Yeah, so they got the bar there.
Can't beat that.
We a lot of times when we come in on the boats, we'll meet as a group up there and have a little happy hour after coming.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
Well, and down at the Point, some of the best views, from a restaurant views,
unbeatable.
I mean, it's awesome. Brunch is our favorite thing to do.
I was about to say
that brunch down
Sunday
there.
Brunch.
If that Sunday brunch at the Point, go check it out.
Gotta check it out.
Oh,
check it out.
So they have like breakfast on one side and like they'll have like roast beef and tacos and just. And then some desserts and
they do a hell of a spread. The first open house we did in conjunction with their Sunday brunch, and the crowds were unbelievable. I mean, it's almost like they got a loyal following.
People turn out around here if they enjoy your spot and they like how you treat them. Man, the people support out here for sure.
Absolutely.
So
well, and then once again, music down there.
Live music is always going to change it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's always
live music. It's all around this area and gotta love it.
It's crazy. I didn't realize. I mean, every single time we've gone out there's been bands playing, and they always have live music at that little stage set up down there.
And a lot of them are supporting local artists. Yeah. These are local folk doing their thing. It's absolutely amazing. I love it.
It's cool. There was a lady that was doing it a few weeks ago, and I've been admittedly listening to some of her stuff. Since.
Do you remember who it was?
I've got to get the name real quick. I'll look up a little later, but
we'll take a break so you can look at. No, I'm just
No, but that's awesome. I'm really glad to hear there's like a group like y'all out over there. This was the first time I was hearing about y'all, but it's very interesting, and I dig it.
I mean, our mission is just, bringing more people out to the water. I mean, Lake Texoma is such a wonderful lake.
It's the unsung hero of this area up here.
It really is. No, I mean, I'm not joking when I tell you the water is actually blue here.
No, right now,
crazy.
we were just shooting a video out there yesterday, and right now it is like blue, crazy blue.
Yeah,
It's turned over and it's all clean.
It's turned.
It's kind of wild.
No, it's
you go to Louisville, that thing is brown.
Yeah. Well, Texoma will get there. When there's flooding up and
summertime
because it is kind of fed by the Red River, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, the clay, Texas has the fastest moving clay ground in the world.
Really?
So, so the clay that we wash off just runs into everything that you get. And that's why it makes everything so just crazy sometimes.
I could see that. Yeah. That makes sense.
That's why if you'll notice, like, summertime, your door will close, right? And then wintertime, your door doesn't want to shut. It's like, that's because it just shifts.
Everything shifts up here.
Oh, cow.
It's
I
crazy.
didn't realize that was the reason.
Yeah.
I thought it,
one of the fastest moving clay in the world. So if you live near like a lake or not a lake, you live near like a little creek or something, literally with each flooding that comes down, you're getting feet and feet closer to your house that creek is coming. So.
That's crazy.
Texas is a wild spot.
I'm out here learning stuff too.
So, so speaking of the lake, it's Corps of Engineer, right?
Big time.
So Corps won't let you have to get a permit to mow and all that, and they definitely don't want you're not cutting down anything. Yeah. But that's one of the reasons why, because of the erosion.
And it was the largest lake man-made lake in America at the time.
At the time,
right?
At the time. When it 44, I think is when it was.
Wartime.
I heard. I was about to say, I heard somewhere it was made by German POWs.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And the reason why it's a little different than the other lakes in Texas is majority of the lakes in Texas, they chopped all the trees down and left the stumps. But I've heard, and I don't know if this is true, maybe someone could fact check me here, but that they burned the stumps instead
that's
of
what I
chopping
heard
them down.
too.
So that's why there's nice.
They went right down to
exactly.
They took them out.
So that's kind of what makes it a little nicer, a little more blue.
That's why Louisville got so many stumps.
It's a clean fact.
It's a clean fact.
There you go. Bang. Good job,
man.
Now,
all right.
I hate to do this, gentlemen. I'm going to
fact checked us. Fact checked us on live here.
Love to hear it.
And we are lives. There goes Hawkeye. Hawkeye had to take a little break there, but it's part of it. It's part of it. So anyway, you guys, when did y'all open up down there?
So down in Louisville, we started about 6 years ago. Okay. My mom was the one that saw the opportunity and really got started. Just kind of basically had an opportunity to leave corporate America, retire early, and she was looking for something to do and had one of her friends that was interested in this. Took a little trip down to Austin to see the club down there, and she fell in love. I mean, she grew up on lakes, and she always wanted to find some way to get back on the water.
Yeah, so Lake Travis, that's where, right?
Lake Travis.
That's where we
Austin.
first.
Town Lake,
Yeah, Lake Travis is the first one when we first saw y'all down, or the company or whatever. I remember that's when we looked into it. We thought, man, I wish they had this on Texoma.
Absolutely.
And looky here. We have it.
Hey, sometimes you just got to be a little patient.
Yeah.
It's coming. But,
and you guys are always, it seems like, running some kind of special or something, right?
Absolutely. No, I'm going to defer all the special and sales related questions to our new sales manager up here, Sid, right next to me.
All right. Well, hand in the mic and
absolutely.
see what he's got. Because, we only have y'all on here if we're going to give us a deal.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, Sid's always got a deal. You know that.
Yeah. So Sid's going to tell us about some deals for the Freedom Boat Club here on Texoma.
Well,
so what do we have going on?
Right now, we've got our fall special running. You take $1,250 off the membership fee, and you don't have any payments your monthly payments till March the 1st.
Wow.
So your membership doesn't start till March the 1st. So you can get all this fall boating.
Yeah, get it all.
Get it all in.
More or less.
Well, yeah.
Not for nothing, but
pay your initiation membership fee and just use it all fall, and then you'll be trained. We do Coast Guard training. You'll be all trained. You come in and you boat this fall, and you're ready for spring.
So part of this. So if I'm a member or whatever, call you up, or is there like an app online or whatever, like to book my boatings?
You can find us online at Freedom Boat Club Texoma. You can call my 903 number, and I do not have that memorized.
That's
yet,
all right.
I got it for you right here.
Yeah.
What
are the
perks?
yourself?
What are the perks of being a member? Besides just having access to so many locations around.
It's a good test for Sid.
Yeah, you have 4 rolling reservations.
All right.
Okay, and you can make a reservation up to 6 months in advance. So if you really know you want to go out Labor Day, the Saturday before Labor Day in the afternoon.
Schedule it.
Yeah, schedule it. Yeah.
Do it quick before it gets booked up.
Yeah, use one of your reservations that way. And we have really good statistics on when the number of members get to be such, we need to add boats, and we keep that rolling. There's 23 boats down at Louisville right now. So there's no lack of boats to be used. And I was just going to mention also, so we are running on November the 11th. That's a Saturday.
Okay.
Every month, except probably December, January, and February, I'll be running 2 types of cruises. One will be a fishing cruise going out about 7 o'clock in the morning, coming in about 10, getting 3 hours of fishing on Texoma in one of our good fishing boats.
Very nice.
And then we will be running a sunset cruise that same day in the evening. We'll go out, we'll cruise for about an hour, coming back into the dock right as the sun's setting. And, we're right there in the mouth of Little Mineral.
Yep.
You'll be looking out to the west there and you'll
Beautiful.
see a beautiful sunset.
Yeah, those are some good sunsets right there.
That sounds amazing. That just sounds, I want to be there right now.
Yeah, right.
Well, you guys are invited to come on one of the cruises with us.
That'd be
Yeah.
great.
And just so everybody knows, you're Grandpappy Point Resort and Marina.
Correct.
You are at the gas dock.
We are on the
Right?
fuel dock. Yeah,
Yep.
come to the fuel dock, and the boats are right there lined up towards the cage where the striper guides go out.
Yeah, because I remember I was looking for y'all one time. I was like, where are they at? And that's where.
Well, there's enough.
I didn't think it was going to be that easy.
That's awesome though. A lot of perks of having a boat without having a boat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because having a boat sounds like a headache.
Yeah. So owning a boat, one thing that not just the paying for your slip and all that, but man, you've got to go and clean up the spider poop before you go out on the boat, right?
And
so
those spiders are terrible.
they're
dude.
everywhere. You can't get. I know we put nets up and all that, but it doesn't stop the spiders from pooping.
Well, then you're also paying to have a boat just sitting there. And then you have to pay to have the hull repaired and it has to be repainted and refinished and all those things, so you're just paying.
My daughter used to always tell us, she goes, yeah, we have a boat payment.
Yeah.
Because we never took it out, right? So we had a boat. I remember one year we only took it, and this was recently, we only took it out, 4 times. And we're sitting there paying for a slip, paying for, at a boat payment.
No, that's too much.
Right? And just never took it out. So we're like, why do we own a boat?
I don't. Yeah,
But we don't now.
Yeah.
So that's why
it sounds like a membership is what we need.
It might be what you guys are looking for.
It sounds nice. It sounds nice. I like being on the
business
water.
ride off.
Yeah, and also you got fishing charters, which is amazing. I love to go some fishing.
Absolutely.
I haven't. Yeah.
So are y'all doing the fishing charter or just?
No, that's just
Okay.
Just
Sorry,
an event
just
to get people out there on the
Okay.
water.
So it's not a regular thing you do, the fishing?
No, so we're just getting started
Nice.
on it. This summer we kind of got our feet under us, making sure we got the operations down,
Absolutely.
and now we're trying to branch out, get a little more of the community involved, and get them out to the lake because it's just such a great spot to be.
It really is.
especially right there sitting up on the point.
No, it really is.
Are you taking callers tonight?
Do we have a call?
We have a call.
Questions about the boat club?
Oh, here we go. Let's
Sure,
take a
we'll
call.
take some questions.
Holy cow!
If you don't mind, or 1 second here, I'll get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
we got a caller, so
We
we're gonna
have
take
a-
some questions. It sounds like y'all got some. They got some questions for y'all, so that's
Absolutely.
good.
I'm
That's
here
good.
for it.
We got Courtney Caswell saying hi.
All right. Hello, Courtney.
Speaking of a boater, Courtney's a big boater.
Oh, yeah.
Sid, you know Courtney. Yeah. She's always out there on the boat. If you can't find Courtney, she's out on the boat. So, yeah. So anyway, if you don't like owning a boat, you need to check this out.
But want to be on the water.
Yeah,
That's it.
I mean, who doesn't
Yeah.
want to be on the water,
Yeah.
right? All right. So what are we doing? We got a phone call. Are you there?
Yes, am I live?
Yes,
Yes,
you
you are live here on What's Up Texoma.
Oh, thanks. I trying to find the number and I just was calling in, but I had a couple questions. I was kind of interested on this boat club thing. Like, is this ridiculously expensive? It sounds too good to be true almost. It sounds amazing.
It is not as expensive as you might think. I mean, when you compare it to boat ownership, when you compare it to, renting or anything like that, I mean, the cost is extremely reasonable. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, if you go to freedomboatclub.com, you can actually compare it out to the price of buying a boat, which pretty cool little tool and feature there. But no, I mean, the upfront cost, especially with the promotion that we're running right now, you're looking at about $12.50 off. That'd be just about $3,250 up front. So, that's your initiation payment. It's one time, not an every year thing. So once you pay it, you're done. And then
I don't have to de-winterize. I don't got to change the oil or anything. Huh?
Nothing.
Amazing. So just what was that website again? I'm gonna write this down. And sorry to just bombard you guys while you're live.
No, you're cool. That's what we want. We appreciate the call.
And believe it or not, he is not a paid caller.
Nobody has paid him to call in. He has legitimate questions. He's excited.
Plant here. No, that's awesome. Glad to hear it. If you go to freedomboatclub.com. And you'll, there's a little interactive map there. You can drop down, find your location, whether it's Louisville, Texoma. You could see all the other locations in the United States.
Amazing.
Florida is a joke. You could throw a rock and hit Freedom Boat Club.
So if I pay a membership, can I go anywhere, or am I stuck to Lake Texoma?
So we do have a couple of membership tiers, but the one that 75% of our members are on, that Freedom Boating plan, that's your ticket anywhere.
That's incredible.
And we had our first international member too. A member of ours actually took a boat out in Spain earlier.
Congratulations!
It's really cool.
So look at that. They got international. They got, like you said, Florida. You can't throw a rock. California,
New England, and everywhere up the East Coast, Midwest. We're starting to fill out a little bit. A lot near the Great Lakes.
I was going to ask the Great Lakes area
for sure. Lake of the Ozarks, another great lake.
Amazing.
All over.
I got to try to talk my wife into this now. At this point, it's like 150 grand for a boat, or I can pour grand in and we can get this thing going. It sounds like a pretty good deal. So I appreciate you guys again. Bubba, love the show. Yes. Keep it going, man.
I appreciate it.
Have a great one, brother.
Appreciate the call.
What was your name again, by the way?
Nope. He hung up. It's all right. We lost him.
You know what? I screwed it up. That's my favorite mystery caller ever.
Hey, that was very cool. Yeah. Obviously, you got somebody. Me listening to it, I'm excited about it. Honestly, it's a really cool deal, and I love being on the water. Absolutely. But the hardest part about being on the water is owning a boat and having a boat available at the times when I need it.
For sure.
So that's a pretty amazing thing you guys got going on.
For us, and again, this all speaks back to my mom just getting this started, and her initial intentions is, she just wants to bring people to the water and make memories. I had so many great memories as a kid out on the water. She had great memories. And so we're trying to, bring that kind of atmosphere and environment out to this community. And we're just excited to be here, excited for this upcoming boot scooting ball this weekend.
Heck yeah.
So...
Yeah, we totally forgot about the boot scooting ball. We didn't even bring it up.
We didn't.
That's my bad.
I'm going to say it's on you.
Yeah, we got lost in the boating sauce.
Yeah. There's a lot. That's the thing about this area is there's always so much going on. And people don't expect it. They come into this area thinking it's just going to be a bunch of quiet, lazy little spot. I'm like, no, we got stuff going on.
But it is one of those places where you can be quiet, be lazy, or if you need to go do something, there's always something to do.
It's right there. Yeah. And that's why I love, I live on the north side of town and it's so quiet over there. I can walk to Main Street. It's about a mile walk. Mm-hmm. And the most thing I hear is dogs barking.
Yeah.
And that's amazing, not people hollering, not a whole bunch of nonsense going on. And then you come right down into Main Street and Main Street's like cracking at the time. And it's just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It is.
One thing about y'all's location where you're at, y'all have a ski boat, right? Mm-hmm. Right. So people can go skiing. So if you head out from where you're at, Grandpappy, hang a left, go back there into those coves back there. Back when I was a kid, that was the best spot to ski.
Yeah. Oh,
right. Because everything's protected back there. There's no big wakes or anything. Man, in the evenings, oh my God, it's glass.
It's
glass.
It was great. One of the first things we did was we did a photo shoot out there with some of the boats that we were putting out, and just like facing back against those cliffs. Yeah. We did it right at sunset. Oh man. Yeah. The views there are unbelievable.
What's the biggest boat you got on Texoma right now?
It's actually that center console trophy, that fishing boat. We got a 24-footer.
That's nice.
Just put in, a nice trolling motor.
Is that the one we went on? When we were there? Yeah, that thing's bad. Yeah, I like that.
Awesome.
That sounds like a good
trip. We got it outfitted with rod holders and the whole nine. So
that's a nice boat. I like those centers.
I heard there is good fishing on Texoma too.
Oh yeah,
really, really good
striper
fishing.
Beds. Yeah, striper is like huge.
Just murdering striper.
Striper capital of the world, man. Lake Texoma.
I didn't realize that until my technician told me one day. He's like, no, I have people that are flying in from like Kansas and like Oklahoma
to catch striper.
Just to catch striper.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They fight. That's why people.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, any bass is always going to
Yeah.
be a good fight. So stripers is just a bigger bass, so they're going to smack it.
Yeah.
I always love a fight of a largemouth, though. I don't know if there's something about the fight of a largemouth.
Are we still talking
bass.
about fishing? Or?
Yes, largemouth.
Okay.
Sorry. Wow, Bubba.
I'm telling you,
Bringing the
we
heat.
got the jokes.
That's too funny.
We got to pause.
That was good. That was good. No, but this has been amazing. I'm really glad y'all came on to explain this and open this up because again, like me, I've only been here a couple years, but first time I'm hearing about y'all. So this is really, really great because I'm excited about it now.
It's such a different concept. You know what I mean?
It is. I haven't heard of a concept like this before, honestly.
Well, and it's crazy too because like Freedom Boat Club started in 1989 down in Sarasota, and like they've been around. The guys in Austin have been doing this 17 years.
Amazing.
So, I mean, we got a big community there that's been doing this and slowly just kind of bringing awareness to it. I think the big driver obviously was COVID.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
People locked in their homes. They couldn't do anything.
Trying to get out.
But, once you're able to get out on the water, no problem.
I think y'all are going to do really good in this area.
Appreciate it.
For one of the main facts is it's a really cool idea. And not only that, but once people get an idea of it, they like to support and they'll be out there. So
That's awesome.
You're going to see it.
Well, and that's what we're here for. We want to make sure that, we spent some time in this community. I mean, I was born and raised, grew up in Dallas, Texas, and Denison. It was so far away growing up, but now that I've been out here, I helped out with the hot dog eating contest for the fire department
Very cool.
of the Texoma, and it's just they're fun events. Like the people out here have been nothing but gracious and helpful. And we're just so happy and grateful to be up here.
Yeah, it's a good little community to be a part of, and everybody's going to support you guys, I'm sure.
We're happy to have y'all out here.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Sid's got something else.
Let's mention the boot scooting.
Yeah, go ahead,
Let's mention
Sid.
the boot scooting ball again because Freedom Boat Club's going to have a 1-year boat membership on the live auction.
Oh.
So if you want to come out and bid on that, if anybody out there is listening, get in there and get your hand in the air, and never know what'll happen.
Who's the band out there this year?
Greg Guyman.
Greg Guyman. Well,
Greg Guyman.
Yeah.
We set up unbelievable amounts of tables and chairs today. So
I can imagine. When is that now?
it's this coming Saturday.
This Saturday.
The 21st.
The 21st, my birthday.
Starts at 6 o'clock.
Hey.
Gosh.
Yeah.
We didn't know we'd brought a present.
You guys are celebrating. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we will have one out there, and we are running an extra $250 off for any of our first responders in the Texoma area.
Awesome.
There you
Just
go.
wanted to mention that.
So you
So
go.
that's good.
Any first responders out there, get on this club.
So you got
This
the
is amazing.
1250 or is it,
1250.
1250 plus a
off the initiation.
250,
Yes, sir.
right? And then no payments.
Till March.
Till March.
Till March.
1st. Yes, sir.
That's
that
not
sounds
bad
like a
deal.
great deal.
It's a good deal, and it
Jump on it, folks.
absolutely. Especially if you do any fishing whatsoever in the fall winter.
Yeah.
I mean, by the time you get to March 1st and make that first monthly payment, you're not even going to be thinking about it.
No, you already got your money's worth. You're
right.
stoked.
Yeah.
Geared up for the
Geared up for summer.
And that's the thing.
spring fishing in the summer.
Take advantage. If you're going to pay for it, take advantage of it full force.
For sure.
And that's what y'all are looking forward to. So.
We are. I mean, yeah. Hey, listen, we don't pay the slips and the all that stuff just for boats to sit there. Come out and see us.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Yeah,
want to be
and
moving.
as a member, you're not paying for that slip, and boat slips can get pretty expensive really quick.
They're
That's another
pricey.
thing. You add that on it.
I mean, in a lot of marinas, just the price of the slip alone is more than you'd pay in a monthly membership.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
yeah. And then you don't have all the.
Saving money, y'all. Saving money.
That's
and
why we're here,
enjoying
man.
the water. Come on. There's nothing better than saving money and enjoying the beautiful Lake Texoma. Come on now.
Absolutely. Yeah, get outdoors, everyone. Get outside, go see nature.
That's one
now
of the-
that it's not 112.
That's one of the best things you could ever tell anybody. Just get your butts
So
outside.
I know there's probably a time like the earliest you can take a boat out and the latest you could bring it in.
Absolutely.
When is that? Just
Yeah, so right now we're actually working on getting an early checkout for those fishermen that are just up and going. Right now for just recreational boating, starts at 8 a.m. We run 2 shifts during the day, 8 to 1, and then
Very cool.
in the afternoon from 2 till 30 minutes before sunset.
yeah.
So
Well, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Anyway, so appreciate y'all coming out and chatting with us.
Yeah, a lot of great information out there. I think it's going to draw a lot of people to you, man.
I appreciate it. No, thank you guys so much for having us. This has been a blast.
Yeah.
Good to see you again, Sid.
And also Juan, thank you for coming out.
Yeah, sorry I've been so quiet.
No, it's all right.
Very new.
No, I know what you're doing, dude. You're going, what am I going to do now?
Like a sponge.
Eating it up. Now he's going to be on the, next thing you know, he's going to be out on the water. Watch.
Yeah.
Nice.
Be doing some art on some boats before you know
that'd
it.
be cool.
Juan.
I would love that. That's a dream for sure.
Right? Just
there
a painting on a boat. Just sit there painting.
Dude, if you want it,
that sounds
you can
amazing.
get it.
You can do it.
Let me know. I'll hook you up.
Really?
See?
Absolutely.
That's actually, you'd be surprised. I've thought about making some art on some boats. Like,
That sounds like a great
let
time.
Me do it, but I'm pretty. I like what I do. So I enjoy what I do. So I think it'll be okay.
Hey, give me a shout. We'll see what we can figure out.
Okay, man. Right on.
Right on. Well, appreciate y'all coming out, giving us the information.
Thank y'all so much.
Appreciate it, Bubba.
Yeah.
Good to meet y'all.
Great meeting you.
Let's not.
All right. So that's Freedom Boat Club Texoma. Go check them out online.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Once again, I want to throw out there, our sponsor for this show, which is The Usual.
The Usual. Go and get you a Godfather. That's my favorite lunch sandwich.
Oh man, they do a BLT. I don't think it's on the menu, but
yeah. Little secret
I
menu.
know.
They're like, shut up, Bubba. Shut up.
Yeah, they're probably like, don't tell them that.
You're gonna eat all our bacon.
Yeah. So as you can see here, like the breakfast. See, you forget about the breakfast.
The Usual breakfast sandwich and the Sweetheart Special with the French toast.
I'm telling you,
I eat there way too much.
Yeah, these they just know how to cook some good food. There.
They know how to throw down. They know how to throw down, and they
take those sandwiches like the Freshie Fresh. And if you don't want the sandwich, they'll make it into like a salad.
Yeah.
Dude, that's even better than the sandwich, I think.
Another thing that they've been ramping up a little more too is they are closed Mondays down there at 410, but they've been trying to keep stocked up some stuff in the fridge.
I go in there and every now and again I'm able to grab one. It's usually gone by the time I get there.
Their grab and go is gone pretty quick, but they usually try to keep up with it and everything.
Yeah, and then they're over at the White Rabbit in Sherman as well.
Right off the square near the courthouse.
Yeah,
they're doing their thing over there.
Anyway, so they're over there as well. Anyway, once again, thank y'all for listening to the What's Up Texoma Live podcast here in downtown Denison. We appreciate the podcast on Main and Chris back there. Once again, congratulations on the new kiddo.
Congrats, brother.
Congrats. Yeah. Yes.
All right, we appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Go check out some of those local events. Woo! Yeah.
What's Up Texoma podcast brought to you by The Usual.